There's only one team that I think is going to be available. I'm going to check right now, though. Hello, Kenneth. Good to see you. Let me check on some things real quick. We'll get started here in just a minute, guys. Let's give people time to jump on. All right, guys, we're going to get started here in just a moment. Sorry about the wait. Had to go through everything real quick, see where we're at as far as payment. Looks like the Red Sox did pay. The guy said his payment wouldn't go through. So the Red Sox are available. Mind you, they are not cheap. Otherwise, I'll keep them myself. So Red Sox are 115. I think they ended at 125. So Red Sox at 115 if anybody wants them. What's up, Zeke? Yeah, it's the only team. That's what happens when the guys with under 25 ratings by teams. But I'll just block him. Probably not his fault, but still, it's tough. So, yeah, I'm not going to keep it open very long. It's an expensive team. I know not everybody's into that. So I'll just keep it myself. Have a little skin in the game myself. So yeah, let's go over what we have. We got Bowman draft. Let me get my screen. Set up. All right, so we got Bowman draft first edition, quantity per carton, 50 packs. This is the way they were shipped from Topps. Show you guys the whole thing. I don't want to move it around too much though. But it's exactly the way Topps shipped it. Pretty shitty way to send a box that somebody paid a lot of money for, but that's Topps. This is the 5th or 6th one we've done so far. We've done quite a few of these. You get a lot of color, which is always a good thing. But like usually average 20 to 26 blue foils, sky blue foils, non-numbered, and then we average, I would say about 12, 10 to 12 numbered cards. We got 2 out of 5s at this point so far. Did you, Kenneth? Yeah, I mean, I think it was a 125.50 or something like that. So, I mean, I wasn't trying to gouge people. It's like, if it's less, it's less. I don't care. I just hate when people don't pay. But things come up. So, I mean, it is what it is. Ah, sorry to hear that, Zeke. And so now I'll put these in stacks of 10. This little styrofoam. So we'll do 5 stacks of 10. There's the box there, nothing in it. And these are the styrofoams that I took out. Everybody can see no hidden packs in there, and I'm going to count out all of them anyways. All right, Kenneth, it's you at 115. It is kellycardbreakers@gmail.com is the way you find me on PayPal, sir. Let me just go ahead and write that down real quick. Let me know when you had a chance to send it, Kenneth. All right, let me go ahead and count out the packs while it's getting sorted out. First stack, let's see how many we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we need one more there. Let's take it from right there. It's the bots, man. It's the bots. I don't think any of my wrenches are in here today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Oh, shit. Fumble. It's the first of its kind. I'm going to have to put one more on that one. Let's take it from the end. No, not taking it from the end. The end usually have numbered stuff in it. At least it does most of the time. Well, hopefully it does this time. I'm going to take one from here. So it'll be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that one had 10. So we now have 30. Probably going to take one out of this one, put on the last one. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there's an extra one right there. Throw it there. This should equal 10 here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. So we have our 50 packs there. All right, here we go. Good luck, all. All right, we got Cusick Ryan on the Bowman first for Atlanta. Micah Otenbright on the Bowman first for the Phillies. Austin Love on the Bowman first for St. Louis. Jeremy De La Rosa for Washington. Austin Hendrick for Cincinnati. Andrew Painter on the Bowman first for the Phillies. First rounder. 18th prospect overall. Marco Luciano, big-time prospect, lots of power potential. Cal Connolly for Atlanta on the Bowman first. Christian Hernandez, big-time international prospect. And then we've got a Wilman Diaz sky blue foil for the Dodgers. Very nice. I know, Zeke, that one probably hurt right there. I know you like your Dodgers. Perfect. There's Andrew Painter. Hopefully he can pull you some Red Sox fire. Got it, Kenneth. It's Kenneth on your eBay too as well, correct? I'm just going to put that. That'll be in there with it. Helps me remember. It'll be in the hits. And all rookies are sleeved. All inserts are sleeved, which there are not any. All hits are top loaded, so all color is top loaded. One thing I like about Bowman draft, Bowman in general, it keeps things pretty simple. Color is good. Diego Cartier. The cool thing is though, is these Bowman first editions are valuable too. It's not your normal base. There's Christian Encarnacion Strand, the Bowman first for the Twins. Jordan Lawyer, that's a good one right there for the D-backs. There's Brock Selvage for the Yanks in the Bowman first. There's another good one. Jackson Jobe, number 3 pick in the draft. Acuna for Texas. Then we've got Matt Nelson, first round pick for the Reds. Top load the first one of his. Carson Williams, another first round pick for Tampa Bay. Then we got PCA for the Cubbies. And then it's going to be Ben Caderna for the Royals. In the sky blue foil. Nope, no crying in baseball. And we'll do a recap at the end. So I'm just going to flash these cards real quick as I top load them to show you. And then I will do a recap at the end as well. We're yet to get a Marcelo Mayer Sky Blue. So hopefully we can grab one of those for you, Kenneth. That would be cool. At least. We haven't got a numbered one either. There's Alvarez for the Mets. DeVoe for the Halos. Mesa for the Marlins. Mayer for the Marlins. There's Jordan Adams for the Halos. There's Tyler Madison for Detroit. I believe he's a 4th round pick. He was. Tanner Allen for the Marlins. 4th round pick as well. Kjerstad, 2nd pick in the 2020. Austin Martin was what, the 4th or 5th? 5th overall for the Twins. And then we've got Mick Abel for the Phils on the sky blue. Jay Allen for the Reds. It's a good one. Polanco for the Pirates. Then we've got Hendrick for the Reds. PCA for the Cubs. Another Carson Williams for Tampa Bay. Mauricio for the Mets. Lou Rod for the Dodgers. We sleeve the Lou Rods. Penango for the Cubbies. Signs for Washington on the Bowman first. And Mauricio on the sky blue foil for the Mets. Well, it looks like they're talking in baseball. Looks like I think they're going to get over that the lockout. They seem to want it. Both sides seem to be motivated. I was a little worried, but it looks like they're going to get over that lockout. We're going to get some good spring training baseball, hopefully. That's where a lot of these prospects are up. You get a better idea about it. Maybe not so many of these guys, but at least the guys from last year and so on. Julio Carreras for the Rockies. First Bowman, Gavin Williams, first round pick for the Guardians. Kerstad for the Orioles. Brennan Davis for the Cubbies. Another Carson Williams, 3 Carson Williams for the Tampa Bay Rays. Diego Cartier. I'm in central Northern California, so I don't get to make out to many Dodger games. I try to go in there in San Fran. There's Tanner Allen for the Marlins. Eduardo Garcia for the Brewers. Brooks Goswin for the Sox. And on the sky blue, it's going to be Tommy Mace for the Cleveland Guardians. One of these days I want to make it out to spring training, though. Hang out for like a couple weeks. Gavin Williams. Not top load like 2 Gavin Williams pitchers, unless it's like a top, one of the big guys. I normally top load 2. There's a good one right there. There's Frelick for the Milwaukee. Mojica for the Pirates. There's another good one. Pacheco for Detroit, followed up by Jackson Jobe for Detroit. Not a bad Detroit pack. Lonnie White for Pittsburgh. A couple good ones. Zach Veen. There's Polanco again. There's Brainer for Boston. There's Adrian De Castilla. He's a good one. He was the 14th prospect draft in the second round. And they got Brennan Davis for the Cubbies. Really flew up prospect boards last year. And the cool thing is, and this is just what I think, what actually happens will be different. But I think your pop counts on your Bowman Draft first editions are going to be pretty low. That's one thing I kind of like about this product. Your pop counts are going to be a lot lower on this stuff. I think it's going to be harder to get really great grades on it. I do. Because it's foil. Foil is always the hardest, whether it's Panini or Topps. On the regular stuff, the cards are kind of flimsy, so we'll see on those. But I think your pop counts are going to be lower. Because I think the Bowman Draft with the chrome is going to have really high pop counts. Extremely high pop counts this year. Especially with Draft Light. But I think I want to get out to like some Dodger Padre games this year. And some Dodger Giant games this year. Kick myself I didn't go to some last year. There's Ed Howard for the Cubbies. Acuna for Texas. Selvage on the Bowman first. Torres on the Bowman first for the Reds. Hassel for the Pods. There's Francisco Alvarez for the Mets. Mayer for the Marlins. There's Bryce Miller for Seattle. Riley Green for Detroit, top 10 prospect. And Max Mayer for the Marlins. There's Solace for the Marlins. Mason Miller for the A's. Cooper Kinney, first round pick for Tampa Bay, sandwich round. Tyler McDonough on the Bowman first for Boston. Reed Trimble for the Orioles on the Bowman first. J.J. Bleday for the Marlins. There's Malcolm Nunez for St. Louis. Alec Thomas for the Diamondbacks. Grayson Rodriguez, number 1 prospect in baseball. And Spencer Schwallenbach on the Bowman first for Atlanta. Schwallenbach on the sky blue. Oh, nice. I have no idea, Scott. Oh, cool. That's really cool. Yeah, you're not far from anybody. I'm like 2 hours from the Giants, and then I'm like 6 hours from LA, 8 hours from San Diego. There's Ziegler for the Mets, the Bowman first. McGreevy, first rounder for the Cardinals. Palmeros for the Giants. McCade Brown for the Rockies. Lacey for KC. Correa for Houston. Russell Smith on the Bowman first for Milwaukee. Gunnar Hoagland, first round pick for the Blue Jays. Chi Jing Liu for Boston. Wrong Boston guy. And then we got Sam Bachman for the Halos on the Bowman first sky blue foil. Glad you're learning your baseball, Scott. Like I said, with the pitchers, I'll do like 2 of Gunner's. Top load 2 of his. Because I'm going to top load 2 cards for everybody anyways. Sometimes I do it now, sometimes I do it later for each team. All right, we got Nick York for Boston. Kai Bush on the Bowman first. Benny Montgomery, nice one on the Bowman first for the Rockies. Poussin for the A's. Eric Silva for the Giants. Geraldo for the Blue Jays. Pineda for the A's. Bobby Witt, we always leave the Wits. Alcantara and Gunnar Hoglund for the Blue Jays on the sky blue foil. All right, looks like we're on the second stack. Got a nice one. Hopefully it is colored. Colored with numbers would be even better. McKade Brown on the Bowman first for the Rockies. Then we've got C.J. Abrams for San Diego. Freddie Valdez for Boston. There's Connor Norby for the Orioles. Doug Nikhazy for the Guardians. Bowman first. Eduardo Garcia for Milwaukee. There's Maddox Bruins, first round pick by the Dodgers. Dustin Signs for Washington. And we've got Palmeiros for San Francisco. And then we got Colton Cowser on the Bowman first. Sky blue. Foil. We need a Mayor. And a Ford. And a House. And a Henry Davis. Need a lot. Usually we get quite a bit of all those guys. It's hopefully here to come. There's Holgate on the Bowman first for St. Louis. Pedro Leon for Houston. There's TJ White for the Nationals on the Bowman first. Hunter Goodman on the Bowman first. Mick Abel for the Phils. There's Angel Martinez for Cleveland. Chad Dallas for the Blue Jays on the Bowman first. Denzel Clark on the Bowman first for the A's. Logan Henderson. And then we've got a Jackson Merrill first round draft pick, shortstop for the Padres. There's Drew Gray on the Bowman first for the Cubbies. Garrett Mitchell. Maximo Acosta. Gunnar Henderson, top 100. Alexander Vargas for the Yanks. Cuero for the Milwaukee Brewers. Steinmetz for Arizona. There's a Mayor right there. There we go. Let's get it started. There's a Harry Ford, too. Nice for Seattle. And there's Andy Rodriguez for the Pirates on the sky blue foil. A lot of foil coming out. One every pack so far. Like I said, normally get anywhere from 20 to 26 of them. Still waiting for an auto, too. We've not gotten one freaking auto. There's T.J. White for Washington on the Bowman first. Tommy Mace for Cleveland, Bowman first. Jordan Adams for the Halos. Michael Morales for Seattle on the Bowman first. Julio Ramos for San Francisco. Trent DeVoe for the Halos. And Alexander Ramirez for the Halos. Jordan Viars for the Philadelphia. And we got numbered coming up. Pedro Leon. And it's going to be Boston. It's going to be Chi Jung Lu, 126 out of 150 for Boston on the first numbered card. Blue foil. Not the sky blue, just the blue. Very nice. Wrong Boston player, though. I want the other one. Chase Petty for the Twins. He's a first-round pick. And you've got Jason Dominguez. We always sleeve the Martians. Sean Burke, the Bowman first for Chicago. Spencer Schwellenbach for Atlanta. Jackson Merrill on the Bowman first. Connor Norby, the Bowman first. Will Bednar, first-round pick for the Giants. Cade Povich for the Twins. Joe Mack, first-round pick. And out of 150, it's going to be 22 out of 150 for Atlanta. Michael Harris. Doug Nikhazy on the Bowman first for Cleveland. Cooper Bowman for New York, 4th-round pick, Bowman first. Christian Hernandez for the Cubbies. Spencer Torkelson, really sleeve the Torques. Dalen Lyle for Washington, Bowman first. Groshans. There's Bazabe for Tampa Bay. Joe Rock on the Bowman first. Ethan Wilson on the Bowman first. Out of 150, and this is going to be 31 out of 150. It's LeVar Peguero from the Pirates. Top 100 guy, I believe. Or close to the top 100. Maybe is what maybe where it was at. Rovelkin de Castro for the Blue Jays. Cal Connolly for Atlanta. There we go. Is a Brady House for Washington. Eric Pena for KC, big-time international guy. Rushman, we always sleeve the #1 prospect in baseball. Maddox Bruins for the Dodgers. John Rhodes in the Bowman first for the Orioles. Ryan Cusick for the Braves. Carter Jensen for KC. And out of 75, 10 out of 75, it's going to be Sam Bachman for the Halos. I know I'm doing well, Scott. How are you? Taking tomorrow off from breaking. Looking forward to get caught up on all the other parts of what breaking is. Bought a bunch of new inventory the last couple days. Put up 4 breaks today, so I'm pretty excited about next week. Well, the rest of this week, actually. We still have big football weekend. Illusion Megas breaks Friday and Saturday night. There's Ryan Holgate for St. Louis. Andy Rodriguez for the Pirates. Matthew Nelson for the Reds. Rosario for San Diego. Yeah, was tripping me out. Moss Martin for the Twins. De La Rosa for Washington. Blaze Jordan will sleep Blaze. And Marte for Seattle. Bachman for the Halos. And then we've got Michael Morales. That's going to be 42 out of 75 for Seattle. Some Gypsy Queen, same setup as yesterday. And some contenders and Don Russ baseball. And then I don't know what else. Something. 42 out of 75. JT Schwartz for the Mets, the Bowman first. Mazzucato for KC, top 10 pick. Amador for Colorado. Madison for Detroit. Logan Henderson for Milwaukee. Hedbert Perez. Matos for the Giants. Mauricio. And then we've got Painter for the Phils. And we've got Chi Jung Lu. And that's going to be out of 50. 28 out of 50 for Boston. Very nice. Wrong Boston guy, though. You know what's funny? They're not. Because Gypsy doesn't have freaking foil cards. Foil cards are the devil, man. And the Gypsies tear a certain way and have room. These don't. Gypsy is much better. Like this is like top should be ashamed of themselves. 28 out of 50. Chi Jung Lu. Let's see about him. Number 26 Red Sox prospect. He's pretty young. I saw Red Sox and I knew we were kind of on some color. I was really hoping that was a mare. These will tear, but they'll tear in every direction. And then they have foil cards in them. That's the biggest deal. And then sometimes they don't want to tear at a certain point. And once again, they have foil cards in them. Soft foil cards are just tough. These will stand up to just about anything. Foils just won't take it. I wish they would just go to chrome on these with the first edition. Yeah, definitely getting the rainbow. There's Carter Jensen in the Bowman first. Dick Castro for the Blue Jays. Bryce Miller for Seattle, the Bowman first. Austin Martin. Joe Rock for Colorado. Kevin Kopps for San Diego. Kyle Manzardo for Tampa Bay. Michael Harris for the Braves. Alcantara for the Cubbies. And Ian Moeller for Texas. I think that was our first non-color pack of the night. We really had a good run of color there. Third rack of 10. Dallin, Washington. Alexander Ramirez, Halos. Barley, Washington. Mazzucato, KC. Bossier, Washington. Chi Jung Lu, Star of the Night, Boston. Mason Black, San Francisco on the Bowman first. There's Colton Cowser for the Orioles. Owen Killington for the Pirates. And on a sky blue, it's going to be Wilman Diaz for the Dodgers. I think it's the second sky blue for him. There's no guarantee of an auto in Bowman First Draft Edition. Bowman First Edition Draft. Uh, Bowman first edition draft does not have a promise of an auto in it. Rare cards. That's why people go after first edition, is because the cards are more rare. They're not as common as Bowman draft. Bowman draft, the normal Bowman draft. There's Ivan Herrera, St. Louis. Garrett Mitchell, Brew Crew. Kevin Kopps, San Diego, Bowman first. Bobby Witt. Adrian Del Castillo for the Diamondbacks. Frelick for Milwaukee. Alec Thomas for the Diamondbacks. Andrew Abbott in the Bowman first. Harry Ford, this is a nice one. And we got Chase McDermott for Houston on the Sky Blue. You can get them in anything. For any, well, there's only two ways. There's only two types of first edition. There's the 50-pack carton, and there is the 24-pack. You can get them in either or. I've seen them pulled out of the 50 packs. They're just rare. But they're in the 50-pack cartons as well. Hoping to see one eventually. I think long term, if you can get like a 10 of any of these base, they're going to way outgrade and out comp a Bowman draft. There's Vera. Penongo, just because the pop counts. Salas from the Marlins. Jake Fox for Cleveland on the Bowman first. Pacheco on the Bowman first for Detroit. Nunez. Jackson Wolf for San Diego. Joe Rock on the Bowman first. And then we've got Jordan Groshans for the Blue Jays. Julio Carreras. Brett Batty from the Mets. Brendan Beck from New York. Martinez for the Blue Jays. Heliot Ramos for San Fran. Perez for Milwaukee. Poussin for the A's. Russell Smith for Milwaukee on the Bowman first. Ethan Wilson on the Bowman first for the Phillies. And Jordy Barley for Washington. some of the cards pop up. So you have to feel around, but it's the same thing. No matter what with the cards, even if I use scissors. Because I'm pretty careful taking these things, opening these things up. Does not matter. One bit, Kenneth. Grayson Rodriguez, Baltimore. Peter Hubick, Dodgers, Bowman first. Kid Povich. Some packs are easy to open, some packs aren't. Rodriguez for the Twins. Murphy for the Halos. Moeller for Texas. Brainer for Boston. Jason Dominguez. John Rhodes on the Bowman first. And then you've got Michael McGreevy for St. Louis. Packs are the packs. My biggest issue is soft foil. I don't like the soft foil stuff. Now, do I chase it? Yes. Because if you can grade a 10 on soft foil, you've got an extremely low pop count. Extremely low. So I do chase it because of that. At that point, if the guy I think is going to be really good eventually, oh no, you're good, Kenneth. You're good. You're good. You're always in the breaks. We're always talking. McDermott, Bowman first. Yeah, because if I get one of those, York, then I've got, and he does well, Russell Smith, Bowman first, and I've got a Grail card. Sabato, Dale Castillo on the Bowman first. No, you're fine, Kenneth. You're always in here talking. Hernandez for the Cubs. You're good. Blaze Jordan. Matt Mikulski on the Bowman first. Nick Gonzalez and Buvelas. Yeah, you're good with me, Kenneth. You got bona fides. You're good with me. You're always in these breaks here. Because, like, the pack opening, I open a lot of packs, so I'm good with it. I don't like scissors, to be honest with you. They scare the hell out of me. The idea of cutting a card, I don't know what I would do. Topps cards have a tendency to be all over the place in the packs. All right, we got Lawler, Bowman first. Poussin, the A's. Gunnar Henderson for the Orioles. I was big on Gunnar Henderson. I got quite a bit of Gunnar. Mason Miller on the Bowman first. Reed Trimble, Bowman first. Michael Morales, Bowman first. Cooper Bowman, Bowman first. Kai Bush for the Halos. Pacheco for Detroit. And Christian Encarnacion Strand. What other teams do you have, Kenneth? Or better question, who is your team? Do you have a baseball team that's like, as my team? We know Zeke is a Dodger guy. Tonight he's Oakland, I think, though. A lot of colors so far. Gotta grab some more top loaders real quick, guys. Mets and Red Sox. Oh, nice, Kenneth. We're almost toward our last 20 packs. We got 23 left right now. Went down the wrong pipe. Oh, I was getting more top loaders. This is a prospecting break. Prospecting is a whole different game. It's one of my favorite things to do. To be honest with you, like, I'm a big prospecting guy. I'll read all the articles and listen to all the podcasts, and I'm big on prospecting. It's really fun to do. There's Lou Rod for the Dodgers. Blade for the Marlins. Zavala for Texas. Milcar Perez for Seattle. Ed Howard for the Cubbies. Mujica for the Pirates. Colley for Texas. Painter for the Phils. Chi Jung Lee, the star of the show for Boston. And Steven Hajar for the Twins on the Bowman first. The Mets spent a lot of money on upgrading their ball club this year. Boston was a contender last year, and they've got a hell of a farm system. I really like the Boston farm system right now. Just loaded. They could do so many different things if they really wanted to. And adding Mayer to that, like, come on. You know, you never know what a guy like Blaze is going to do still. Big time power. Moved up a level last year. Torres for the Reds. Vargas for the Yanks. Eric Silva for the Giants. Garrett Mitchell for the Brew Crew. Perez for Seattle. Dante Williams for the Orioles in the Bowman first. Pedro Leon for Houston. Tyler Madison for Detroit. Jordan Walker for St. Louis. And Mick Abel for the Phils. Last pack before we get to the final 20. Oh, hopefully it's not color. Might lose your mind right now. Yeah, you gave away PCA, agreed. Alexander Ramirez. Brendan Beck. Your GM was a little loopy. Reed Trimble for the Orioles. Jake Fox for the Guardians. TJ White for the Nationals. Connor Norby for the Orioles. Hajar for the Twins. There's Noah Miller, first round pick for the Twins. Shortstop, PCA, and Lou Rod. There was no color on it, Zeke. So you only missed out on Willman so far. It happens. I've had some stuff where like, oh, I'm going to rip this myself. And then I'm like, you know what? No, I'm going to break it. And then it's like a guy I was chasing was in that and one of the certain cards I was looking for. And I'm like, shit. But how do you know? You never know. Denzel Clark on the Bowman first for the A's. Brian for the A's. Doug Nikhazy for Cleveland. Orelvis Martinez for the Blue Jays. Andy Rodriguez for the Pirates. Jake Fox for the Guardians. Soderstrom can rake for the A's. Zach Veen for Colorado. TJ White for Washington. And then on the sky blue for the A's, Mason Miller on the Bowman first. Back on the color. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 sky blues. 19 sky blue non-numbered colored foil cards. Most I've seen in one of these is 26. Got numbered color coming up. Looks like a yellow. Alexander Vargas for the Yanks. Lou Rod for the Dodgers. Alcantara for the Cubbies. Mikulski for the Giants, Bowman first. Bryce Miller, Seattle, Bowman first. Luis Matos, Peguero for the Pirates. Elmer Rodriguez, Cruz. Drew Gray, and then it's going to be gold. 49 out of 50, Cameron Colley for Texas. All right, Tyler for Boston of the Bowman first. Some more color. Soderstrom for the A's. Benelis on the Bowman first. Colley for Texas on the Bowman first. Steinmetz on the Bowman first for Arizona. Silva on the Bowman first. Benny Montgomery, there we go. Marcelo Mayer, very nice. Noelve Marte, and on the orange, it's going to be Alexander Mojica, 2 out of 25 for the Pirates. Getting a lot of color coming out early tonight. The past couple of them had been coming out at the end. Edwin Arroyo, the Bowman first. Brian for the A's. Urbina for the Twins. Bowman Diaz for the Dodgers. Jackson Merrill for San Diego on the Bowman first. Cooper Kinney on the Bowman first for Tampa Bay. Shane Panzini for KC on the Bowman first. Michael Harris for Atlanta. Reed Trimble. And then on the red, 3 out of 5 for the Blue Jays. It's going to be Rovelkin de Castro. 3 out of 5 on the red. Some low numbered stuff coming out. Very nice. 3 out of 5. 5 of those cards in this world. It's hard to believe with all the printing out there. Bonnie White Jr. for the Pirates. Wilman Diaz for the Dodgers. J.T. Schwartz for the Mets. Hunter Goodman for the Rockies. Dominic Hamill for New York. Colton Cowser for the Orioles. Nice one. Julio, number 2 prospect in baseball. Gavin Williams for the Guardians. Ricky Tideman for the Blue Jays. And Andy Rodriguez for the Pirates. Jackson Merrill for San Diego. Bowman first. Spencer Schwellenbach on the Bowman first. Brady House for Washington on the Bowman first. Pedro Leon for Houston. Penongo for the Cubbies. Seth Frelick for Milwaukee on the Bowman first. Good pack. Tyler Madison for Detroit. Palmeros. Vargas for the Yanks. And Manelis for Milwaukee on the Bowman first. He's a brewer on this. Checklist is a brewer. Otherwise, if it had like a traded or something on there, it would be. Ben Caderna, okay, on the Casey on the Bowman first. Victor Mesa for the Marlins. Edwin Arroyo on the Bowman first. Pedro Pineda. Cal Connolly for Atlanta, the Bowman first. Zach Veen for the Rockies. Riley Green for Detroit. Hilo Ramos for San Francisco. Jake Fox for the Guardians. And Denzel Clark for the Athletics. Oh, did he? Well, that's cool. Yeah, for this, he has to go to the Milwaukee Brewers, though, but I hear you. What do they trade him for? Jaden Hill, Rockies. Murphy for the Halos. Gunnar Hoglund for the Blue Jays. Andrew Abbott for the Reds. Logan Henderson for Milwaukee. Brandon Bossier for Washington. Errol Vera for the Halos. Trent DeVoe for the Halos. Urbina for the Twins. And Mick Abel for the Phils. Yeah, who'd they trade him for, Kenneth? Oh, they did it. The trade they just did after the offseason. Hunter Renfroe trade? I think it was the Hunter Renfroe trade. Amador for the Rockies. Wes Kath for the White Sox. Mauricio for New York. Noah Miller for the Twins. Luciano for the Giants. Jordan Villarreal for the Phillies. Jay Allen for the Reds. Jackson Wolf for the Padres. Ryan Spikes for Tampa Bay. And Bachman for the Halos. Good trade by Boston. I think Renfroe just had like one of those years. Boston system's loaded. Geraldo for the Blue Jays. Rushman for the Orioles. Kellington for Pirates. Acuna for Texas. Job for Detroit. Carreras for Colorado. TJ White for Washington. Rhodes for Baltimore. Acosta for Texas. And Panzini for KC. All right, final 10. Should get a little more color. I think that's the end of the color. Jordan Walker, Preciado, Caderna, Torres, Julio, Hajar, Jaden Hill, Jeter Downs, Gasser, and Austin Martin on the sky blue. A lot of Austin Martin color. Speaking of trades, this is another guy got traded. He got traded last year, though. His first year, he was with his team. Look away, Zeke. Look away. Michael McGreevy for St. Louis. Kai Bush for the Halos. Ricky Tideman. Nice Brady House. Del Amador. Wes Kath. Calvin Ziegler. Nick York. Will Bednar. Giants. And Diego Cartier for the Dodgers. Dodgers getting some love on the color tonight. Sky blue. There's Bednar. There's Andrew Abbott for the Reds. JJ Bleday for the Marlins. Batty for New York. Luciano for the Giants. There's Cody Morissette for Miami. Amador for Colorado. Kyle Manzardo for Tampa Bay. John Rhodes for Baltimore. Bowman for New York. And Francisco Alvarez, top 20 prospect in baseball, catcher for the Mets. That's funny, Zeke. They were. If it stays on average, I think we should have 3 more numbered colored cards, foil cards. Cespedes for the White Sox. Mojica for the Pirates. Pena for KC. McCants for the Marlins. There's Noah Miller for the Twins. Ed Howard for the Cubbies. Chad Patrick for the Diamondbacks. Got Rosario for the Padres. Acosta, and on the sky blue it's going to be Jackson Merrill. Good Padres break with Merrills. Six left. Then we will do a recap. It's going to take me a minute to put one together because there's so many cards that I top load. Try to keep your cards in the best condition I can. Jordan VRs for the Phillies. Groshans for the Blue Jays. Schwartz for the Mets. Mason Miller for the Athletics in the Bowman first. Kyle Manzardo for Tampa Bay. Heriberto Hernandez for Tampa Bay. Rushman for the Orioles. Hamill for the Mets. Correa for Houston. On the sky blue, it's going to be Jordan Viaris for the Phils. See if we can keep the color going. Schwellenbach for the Braves. Gonzalez for the Pirates. Andy Rodriguez for the Pirates. Tyler Black, first round pick for the Brewers. Michael Morales for the Mariners. Mauricio for the Mets. Day for the Marlins. Hassel for the Padres. Gavin Williams for Cleveland. And Ian Moeller for Texas, the Sky Blue. And then there were 4. Now let's have a little fun. There's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And here's the 4th last pack. All right, Lonnie White Jr., the Bowman first. Landon Marceau for the Halos, the Bowman first. Gunnar Hoglund on the Bowman first. Donta Williams. That's a good one. Henry Davis. I don't think we had a Henry Davis all day. And we've got Pineda for the A's. Blaze Jordan. Cooper Bowman for the Yanks. Carter Jensen. And we've got Joe Mack. It's going to be numbered. It's going to be number 37 out of 150 for the Marlins, first rounder. There's a Henry Davis. We needed one of those. All right, we got Milkar Perez, Seattle. Ibarra for the Reds. Joe Mack for the Marlins. Riley Green for Detroit. Bachman for the Halos. Veen for the Rockies. Spikes for Tampa Bay. Geraldo for the Blue Jays, and Webb for the Guardians. Man, my throat's all messed up tonight, guys. Sorry. Ethan Wilson out of 150, 139 out of 150. Had a scratchy throat, and I just made it much worse. Had bad allergies today. So it's going to be Phil's Ethan Wilson, 139 out of 150. Let me get a drink so I don't sound like a killer over here. Take care, Scott. Thanks for dropping by. So 2 nice numbered cards here towards the end. There's that Lonnie White. And here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Big old cough. Need to clean this room up, get all those card particles out of here. Brooks Goswin for the White Sox. Spencer Torkelson on the Detroit. They always sleeve the Torques. Gunnar Henderson. Cody Morissette on the Bowman first. Chase Petty for the Twins. Ty Madden for Detroit. Tommy Mace for Cleveland. Bubba Chandler, that's a good one for Pittsburgh. Poyu Chin for Pittsburgh. And then we've got one of my favorite guys, Tyler Soderstrom. It's going to be 19 out of 150 for the A's. Now we should be at our last pack right there. You were looking for that color, Epic Gamer. I think you got some tonight. There's Soderstrom, one of my favorite players. His bat displays. It's 19 out of 150. There's Bubba Chandler. All right, guys, we'll go over these, and then if you give me a minute, I'll put a recap together. All right, it's going to be Tristan Cassis. Hey, you're welcome, Zeke. Appreciate you joining. There's Jefferson Cuero. Chase McDermott on the Bowman first. Aaron Zavala on the Bowman first. Brennan Davis for the Cubbies. Sean Burke on the Bowman first for the White Sox. Asa Lacy. Basabe. Ravel De Castro. And on the Sky Blue, Emmanuel Rodriguez for the Twins. That was our break, guys. If you give me a moment, I'll put together a recap. Any questions, do let me know. Well, thank you, Kenneth. Appreciate you. Always a pleasure to talk prospects with you. Almost there, guys. Just putting everything together. It's a lot of cards. 26 Sky Blues. 12 numbered cards. Get a drink real quick, guys, and then we'll start. All right, here we go. Recap. Ryan Cusick for the Braves. McGreevy for St. Louis. Hoagland for the Blue Jays. Bednar for the Giants, ×2. Painter for the Phils, ×2. And one more. It's 3. Chase Petty for the Twins. Gavin Williams, 1 and 2. Mazzucato, 1 and 2. Maddox Bruins, 1 and 2. Bubba Chandler, 1 for the Pirates. Matthew Nelson, 1 and 2 for the Reds. Mack, 1. Black, 1. Frelick, 1. 2 and 3 for the Brewers. Then you had Noah Miller, 1, 2, 3 for the Twins. Carson Williams, 1, 2, and 3 for Tampa Bay. Cooper Kinney, 1, 2 for Tampa Bay. Jackson Merrill, 1, 2, and 3 for the Padres. There's a lot more. Got Pacheco for Detroit, 1, 2. Lonnie White Jr. for the Pirates, 1, 2, and 3. Jay Allen, 1, 2 for the Reds. Adrian Del Castillo, 1, 2, 3. Jordan Lawler, 1, 2. Harry Ford, 1, 2 for Seattle. Jackson Jobe, 1, 2, and 3 for Detroit. Benny Montgomery, Colorado is going to be 1, 2. Henry Davis, 1 for Pirates. Colton Cowser, 1, 2 for the Orioles. And then we got Brady House, 1, 2, and 3 for Washington. Marcelo Mayer, 1 and 2 for Boston. Sky Blues, 26 of them. Manuel Rodriguez for the Twins. Ian Moeller for Texas. Jordan Villar's for Philadelphia. Francisco Alvarez for the Mets. Diego Cartier for the Dodgers. Austin Martin for the Twins. Mason Miller for the Athletics. Barley for Washington. Groshans for the Blue Jays. McDermott for Houston. Diaz for LA. Andy Rodriguez for the Pirates. Swellenbach for the Braves. Meyer for the Marlins. Davis for the Cubbies. Mace for the Cleveland Guardians. And Mauricio for the Mets. We got a couple more. Mick Abel for the Phillies. Caderna for the KC. Wilman Diaz for the Dodgers. McGreevy for St. Louis. Hoagland for the Blue Jays. Bachman for the Halos. Merrill ×2 for San Diego. Good break for him. And Kozer for the Orioles. Cowser. All right, now for our numbered cards. 19 out of 150 for Soderstrom for the A's. Then it's going to be Ethan Wilson, 139 out of 150 for Philadelphia. Peguero, that's going to be 31 out of 150 for the Pirates. Michael Harris is going to be 22 out of 150 for the Braves. Chi Jung Liu is going to be 126 out of 150 for Boston. Joe Mack is going to be 37 out of 150 for the Marlins. Morales is going to be 42 out of 75 for Seattle. Bachman is going to be number 10 out of 75 for the Halos. Colley is going to be number 49 out of 50 for Texas. Chi Jung Liu is going to be number 28 out of 50 for Boston. Alexander Mojica is going to be number 2 out of 25 for the Pirates. And then 3 out of 5, Ravelkin DeCastro for the Blue Jays. Any questions, do let me know, guys. Cali Card Breakers on Instagram, CaliCardBreakers@gmail.com, or on eBay. Hope to have shipping out by Saturday. Saturday for shipping. Any questions, let me know in the meantime, guys. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for joining. I'm going to be logging off. Have a good night, guys.